Hi, my name is Colin Sasaki with Science Matters, and I am here to show you how to do a great hands-on experiment at home that is one of my very, very favorites. It's called the Spool Racer. This is actually a really, really old experiment. They used to do this with film canisters, but basically it's demonstrating Newton's third law of motion. For every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. So this is what it looks like, so everyone can see it. All right, and you can see I have it wound up a little bit here as well. So at the back end here, we have a nut, we have a spool, and it can be pretty much any spool, anything that's kind of round and has a hole through the middle, a washer, and a rubber band with a straw. So let me show you how to make it. Now, like I said, the first thing you're going to need is a spool. It can be any spool as long as it's got a hole right through the middle of it and it's round. All right. Next thing you're going to need is a nice rubber band. These are 2.5 inch rubber bands. Can be pretty much anything. You can try different kinds of rubber bands as well. You'll need a 1/4 inch nut. And again, this could be, if you don't have one of these, you can have any kind of nut as long as it doesn't go through the hole on the side of the spool over here, just like this. All right. And then you'll need a straw. And again, can be any straw. Anything that you have lying around the house, could be a coffee stirrer and the like. Now, the first thing you want to do is you're going to want to go ahead and put your rubber band through the middle of the nut to hold the nut in place, right? So the way I do this is I go ahead and take my rubber band, put it through the nut like this, right? And then I just thread the nut, one end of the rubber band through the nut, and what you end up with is it kind of holding in place just like this, right? So it's just attached to the nut. The next thing you're going to need to do is you need to go ahead and thread the rubber band through the hole in the middle of the spool. Now, there's an easy way of doing that. It's using a paper clip, and I've opened it up and I've created a hook. So now I can go ahead and pull my rubber band through the hole just like this. The last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get a washer and put the washer on the rubber band. So now so everyone can see it. The washer's on the rubber band and it sits on top of the spool. And the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put the straw through the rubber band to hold it in place. And then you can just go ahead and wind it like so, right? And when you let go of it, you'll know you've done it right when you let go, it goes ahead and spins. Now I'll go ahead and show you what it looks like when we actually run it as well. Now that you've seen how it works, I've gone ahead and make one of these and have a lot of fun with it, play with it, see how it works. Like I said, this is demonstrating Newton's third law of motion. For every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. And your job is to explain, how is that possible? I've attached to this YouTube video. I've also gone ahead and put together a worksheet for K through 1, K through 1, 2 through 3, and then 4 through 5, just to extend the learning just a little bit more. This is one of my very favorite activities, stuff that you can do with at home, and I hope you have a really great time. Be sure to subscribe to our channel and watch for other really great hands-on experiments coming up soon. Thanks a lot. Have a great time.